Good afternoon, Minecrafters. This is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025. We are live here at Gargamel's head. What? This is literally his head right here. I'm on top of his head. So we got to get to the top of that wall there, and then the roof is coming. Actually, this area here, um, along this wall, once that reaches the doorway, this side is done, but actually the behind me, that's got to get a little bit higher, and it's got to go in a little bit. I was I was reviewing last night the size of this place and the actual other side of the structure, and believe it or not, to my right and your left, there's a piece of building that sticks out. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm just doing the tower behind me, and then this side where Gargamel's sitting. I do have to set up some hay so that his roof on this side is straw. So I need to start gathering up a lot of hay to make this roof. But I want to try to get this wall finished if I can today. And while we're about to do that, let's go over the National Day calendar. And good afternoon. I'm the Big Red 1967. I stream here Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Monday and Wednesday is this world. Friday is the hardcore world. This world is a normal survival, so if I die, I respawn. Friday's world, if I die, I have to restart the world. Okay, so if you're born today, happy birthday. Today is July 23rd. Oh, and my condolences to Ozzy Osbourne. My God, he just passed yesterday. That's a major milestone. Well, at least in my in my life, I cannot believe he's gone. Not only Ozzy, but like Malcolm, Jamal Warner. He passed a couple days ago, and there was a few people that, as I was growing up with on TV, like TV personalities that they have passed. I just cannot get over it, man. So it's like, the years are passing when these folks are, moving on. I'm like, oh my God. But what a milestone. But God bless Ozzy. I know Ozzy had a lot of problems, a lot of issues, but he brought a lot of joy in people's lives with his music and stuff. So shout out to Ozzy and his family. But anyway, if you were born today, happy birthday. And Harriet Williams Russell Strong was born today. She was the inventor and creator of dams and reservoirs in California. She was born this day 1844. Louis T. Wright, born this day 1891, the first black surgeon of a non-segregated hospital in New York City. Mortimer Matz, born this day 1924, co-founder of Nathan's famous hot dog eating contest. Vera Rubin, born this day 1928, female astronomer who pioneered work on galaxy rotation rates. Richard E. Dauch, D-A-U-C-H, Dauch, born this day 1942, co-founder of American Axle. I have no clue what that is. Ken Green, born this day 1958, five-time PGA champion. And Woody Harrelson, allegedly stepbrother of the guy that says, all right, all right, all right, born this day 1961. Actor famously known for his role in Cheers and on Han Solo on the Solo movie. Let's see what else is out here. Shoot. Hit too many buttons. So today is National Lemon Day, National Grandma Day, salute to your grandma, gorgeous grandma, and National Vanilla Ice Cream Day. And there you go, get out your ice creams, your vanilla ice creams, your gorgeous grandmas, and your national lemons. And happy birthday, folks, if you're born this day. That's your National Day calendar, July 23rd, 2025. And moving on, let's check out the audio. Make sure the audio is good. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Got a lot of lag in my audio or my video. Okay, so let's get going. I gotta finish these walls here. Let's see if I have enough stone. Plenty. Should have plenty. Alright, I need to get over to that wall. Let's see if our buddy over there, if that was right. Samo. See where I left off. Let's go here. So, hope your guys' Wednesday is going well. We are slowly getting into August. I just realized Atlanta, Georgia just had their comic book convention this past weekend. They have a couple of conventions. It's called the Atlanta Con or ATL Con, and then they have Dragon Con, which is coming up in August. That's a real big one. And this weekend is San Diego Comic Con, so check out YouTube. If you can't actually get out to the actual Comic Con, check out YouTube. They have coverage. Different people out there will have coverage of the Comic Con, which is great. What Comic Con is, it's a comic book convention, and every state has one. So check out your state's website and see their schedule for conventions, and see when your local comic convention will be happening. I had no clue about comic book conventions until I start watching this cable show on cable TV called G4 TV, and they covered the comic book conventions in San Diego and video conventions in Anaheim called E3, and never knew that stuff existed until I started watching that show. And I tell you, it was a lot of fun um, seeing all the different video games coming out and the comic books and movies and stuff like that. And really good stuff. So I started looking locally where I live at to see if there's any comic book stores or anything like that. And sure enough, there is. So check out your area and your Facebook pages to see if there's any comic stores or community near where you live at. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of stuff locally that you probably don't even know that's there. The other thing was kind of cool is like hobby shops and stuff like model trains and stuff like that. That's usually local as well. You can find stuff like that too locally. And yeah, there's a lot of stuff out there, man. Just get out your good old Google, start saying what's near me, and you'd be surprised what you find. The comic book stores, they actually have, well, the one where I live at, they have board games because there's an actual community attached to the store. So they do like trading card games like Magic the Gathering or board games, Dungeons and Dragons, Warhammer, and the store actually sells um, kits and whatever you need to make maps and paint your models and all that stuff for your board games. It's really good stuff. I remember back in the late '90s, I worked at a video store, and a video. What a video for those who don't know what that is, it's a store that you could rent videotapes, VHS tapes to watch movies before there was CD and CDs. They did DVDs and stuff like that stuff too, and but they would sell like candy, popcorn, like you would find at a movie theater, and these comic book stores are doing the same thing for the board games, so and collectibles and comics, of course. And so when you go into that store, it's like a cavalcade. It's almost like a mini comic book convention when you go into these comic book stores. Anything you would find at a comic book convention, a lot of these stores will actually have it, and it's a lot of fun, man. It's a time. It's a nice way of breaking up the monotony and getting away from everything. That's how the video stores used to be like. You know, you would go in there and um, just get away from the normal hustle and bustle of the week and check stuff out. So this might seem a little monotonous, but I want to get this level to that doorway, and then that side will be done. Once I get to the top of that door, that side where Gargamel is, he'll be done. I gotta make a window right there. Once I get to the level of that doorway, but this side here, then I have to actually step in because this tower is going to be I don't know how you. I just woke up, so um, it's like shifted in a little bit, staggered. and then or stacked, and then you get another level on top, and then the roof. I was looking at the pictures of this place last night on how this is supposed to be built, and I saw that, and I also mentioned that I made it kind of wide, but if I stagger it going up another level, it'll get the impression that this thing is a regular tower, not too fat of a tower. So we'll see. But I was so shocked yesterday. I was doing my Ubering, and just as I was going into the city yesterday, the news broke that Ozzy had passed. But he had actually passed yesterday morning in, I guess I believe it was England. I'm not sure. And he passed their time in the morning. And here in the states, we didn't hear about it until yesterday afternoon. And I was so shocked because I heard him say Osborne, and I'm like, no, it can't be Ozzy, right? Because I knew Ozzy had a lot of issues. I mean, he had a lot of health issues, and I mean, in a way, you kind of figured something like this was going to happen, but not like he was like, I mean, 76 is, it's not young, but yeah, I wasn't expecting it to happen so soon, and yeah, I don't know. In a way, it's because like for me growing up, I'm sure there's going to be people out there, kids out there and stuff too, that feel the same way. But you have a lot of older people that you look up to in a way, and and you just never think or never imagine that you're going to be taking their place one day, and then you'll be taking their role, and you know, and it's going to be reversed. Then you have people younger than you going to be looking up at you the same way you looked at them, and it's like I'm not ready for that yet. I'm not ready for that yet. No, it's crazy, and it's I don't know. It's like in my mind, it's like knowing that they're out there. It's like everything has its place and meaning, and then when they go, it's like it's change. It's just another thing of human nature that you have to accept change. Change is inevitable as part of life, and yeah, I don't know. But just like I do these birthdays and these folks that are no longer living anymore, but are remembered from these days. You understand, like everybody has a purpose in life, and you try to uh, leave it a little, leave life a little bit better than way you found it, or anywhere you go, you try to leave it a little bit better than what you have found it. And by doing these birthdays and stuff, uh, we get a chance to remember what they've left behind, the legacy that they leave. But yeah, I just remember. I'm sorry for being so loud. This microphone drives me nuts. Um, I just remember when I was a kid growing up, the early '70s music, and then I mean, because I mean, music's been the music forever. It's just me, getting older, understanding what music is, the concept of music. But like I was born in '67, and growing up during the '70s, I would hear, the '70 type of music, and then you get into the disco era, and then there was, I mean, rock and roll was around and stuff, but my mom doesn't usually listen to that stuff, but her younger brother does. Her younger brother listens to, heavy metal and hard rock and stuff like that, and I remember him like listening to uh, Led Zeppelin and AC/DC and stuff, and like I would hear it, and it's first time hearing that stuff. It really it's like shell shock in a way. It's because you're not used to that type of sound, and then as you get older, you start to really appreciate it. And then I always remember hearing Black Sabbath, and then in around the early '80s, start hearing Ozzy because he went solo, and yeah, it's just and now, especially now, like the past during the 2000s and the late '90s, Ozzy had really went another step, another level, and it's just his music's just amazing. His voice, I just cannot get over his voice. It's almost like an opera singer of how he can hit certain levels, um, or pitches, I should say. But it's just amazing. I'll probably need to get more rockets here too. Let me see if I have more gunpowder. And like I said, I'm gonna have to start gathering up some straw or wheat. Okay, that doesn't have it, and that doesn't have it. I don't figure out where I put the gunpowder. It might be in those other shulkers inside the Gargamel's place. Yeah, if you notice, I'm not using the vibrant visuals. I like it. It's just that I'm using the Xbox One, and it does fairly well with the visuals. Um, Unless it's like really amazing, and that probably is a newer Xbox would do better, or PC would do better with the vibrant visuals. I'm gonna stick to what this is. It might be a little boring, but I'm used to this, and it makes me happy. So I'm gonna stick with this. Okay, here's some gunpowder. There's some straw right there. I need some seeds though. I don't think there's any grass over here for me to get seeds. Let me see if I can get some paper. Um, yeah, Minecraft just showed in their recent betas and preview that they have shelving now. So it's almost like vertical slabs. Everybody's been waiting for vertical slabs. I think it's here. So check that out if you get a chance to see the latest uh, presentation of what is or the updates of what's going about to come out in the next drops, and they're talking about shelves. Right, let's put this back in here. I'm gonna put the rocket. I don't know where. Let's see. I'll put it in here. Once I run out of stone and I need to refill the stone, I'll go get some seeds. My boy still there? Yeah. He's definitely coming along. You see, he's getting taller than Gargamel's head. I guess if you guys have been watching, I guess you've been like saying, "Here's the Smurf house." You've been saying, "When will this thing ever get done?" I think I started this way back in like March, and now it's July. Okay, I think it's as far. All right, bud. And let's get rid of that so he doesn't follow me around. Okay, let's pick this up and keep putting. I'm gonna keep putting down, and hopefully it stays down and not be picked up. That's a flat head back of Gargamel's flat head right there. Yeah, we gotta get to the top of that door before I can start making that tower a little taller and finally get the roof put on these places here. It never fails. So I'm thinking I was gonna, like I was telling you guys on Monday, I was gonna do, because I do art and stuff. I was gonna do like a caricature of a war zone scene from Modern Warfare, and now since Ozzy had passed yesterday, I'm gonna try to do a heaven scene for Ozzy. Because Randy Rhoads was one of his lead guitarists in the band Black Sabbath, and he had passed way years ago when he was young. And they have illustrations right now of Ozzy and some of his former bandmates and fellow musicians and stuff. But I'm gonna do my version. And I'm trying to figure out what would be a good scene to put him in, and came up with some good ideas last night. I just need to sit down and do it. Yeah, if you notice I ain't wearing my helmet, that's because I'm in peaceful mode, so I don't think you can die in peaceful mode. I don't want to jinx it, but I don't think you can. Unless you drown, I guess. I've fallen from some high heights, I haven't. It really hurt. I'm really liking that statue, man. That statue's starting to grow on me. See, I knew once I start getting the walls higher that this place would really start taking shape. You can actually see what this place is turning into. It's kind of really small though, kind of narrow, but it kind of works. Like I said, I mean, just the size that we've done here, or I've done. See how much blocks it takes just to do this. For a second there, I'm like, wait a minute, is that a pale oak? No, it's that lantern I made. You'll see it once I get further over here. Yeah, I had, see, there's the lantern. I had some wheat growing, I believe, over at the iron farm. Um, that might be carrots, though. I think it might be carrots. But I know for sure I have some back at World Spawn. But I would like it here, so that way I don't have to go too far. And also the windmill I had made. I would like to get some crops growing over there. So it is about quarter to 2. I'll probably be on to about 3 o'clock. So we got plenty of time. Get something accomplished today. Here comes the moonrise. You know, it was interesting the other day. I was watching this video on YouTube, and they were showing they took time capture of of moonrise, watching the stars come out at night, and then see the rotation of the stars. Um, it's always fascinating to me. I guess because I don't get my mind wrapped around the fact that we're on the side of the Earth. You know, not on the top, because that would be the North or South Pole, but we're on the side. So when you see stars spinning, they're going to be spinning at the poles. So it's going to not be like up overhead spinning. It's going to be to your left or right. And well, depending on which, if you're facing east or west, if you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I can never get used to that idea that the stars will spin along the horizon and not like above spinning. I don't know why I think that way, but I always find it hilarious how my mind accepts that fact. shape, man. It took a while to get this, looking like an actual place. Kind of cool. Like I said, this is from the cartoon or animation series Smurfs, so from the early '80s by Hanna-Barbera. If you get a chance, they're on YouTube. Check it out. I think you'll like it. It's really cool. I did when I was a kid. I still do now. Every once in a while, I get bored, or I'll pull it up. This guy knows, and I check it out. Thanks, Smurfy. It's Smurfy Gast. Smurfy Gast. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. Oh, that's right. I don't want this any higher. That's right. I just wanted to get to this level. Well, I guess I do have to keep adding stones to it. Just keep doing what we're doing, I guess. Yeah, I just don't want to make the doorway any higher because I want to get this level and then concentrate on this side once I get done. So this is as high as I'm going for this door for that side, and then this side's going to keep getting larger. But just so that I know I've reached a certain limit, I'm going to keep it like this. Okay, and I gotta get the other side this height. Yep, I heard that if you're the Jurassic Park that just came out, Jurassic Park Rebirth, I think it is, and Scarlett Johansson's in it, and let's see, Superman just came out. Um, they're talking about a new Batman for the new DC universe, and I think the rumor is the actor playing Reacher on the TV series, he might be taking the Batman role. Allegedly, that's the rumor mill. Or wishful thinking. I don't know. But they always I always remember Adam West. He was never a real big bulky guy, and since the animated series in the early '90s, they tried to bulk Batman. I mean, up. I mean, like a muscle builder almost. And I don't think it's bad, but I think the concept was that Batman he wasn't a muscle guy; he was a thinking guy, kind of like Sherlock Holmes. But hey, it is what it is. It wasn't bad. I mean, I understand it. I mean, that's good. You got to do. You got to be well rounded. You got to get to develop the mind and the body, right? Um, so we're gonna have to go back to World Spawn and get more stone, and then I'll get more hay. Let's do a quick fly around. Let me see how my wings are. Let's do a quick fly around so you guys can see how it's developing. So that side that Gargamel's on, that's where it's gonna have the hay roof, and then the other side is the tower. But it's gonna be staggered. So once I get this up to that door level, then I'll have to step in and keep going another level with the tower. Then I'll put the roof over for the tower. The side where Gargamel is at, once I reach the door level, then I'll put the hay roof on there. So we're gonna have to go over to World Spawn and grab some things. I'm gonna drink some coffee while this is happening. Yeah, I'm really intrigued with the copper golem. I'm really curious to see how that's going to turn out. So up until now, if you want storage, you are auto sorting. It's with redstone. Now with this copper golem, it does it automatically without any redstone. But well, I guess the thing of it is I well the same. I guess the same thing goes for the auto sorting. You have to be present in the chunk in order for the sorter to sort. And I guess it's the same thing with a copper golem. Be interesting. That way you don't have to worry about gathering up redstone if you're doing hardcore. You know what? I just realized I had bone meal and I just left that area without bringing the bone meal with me. I was gonna try to get some wheat while we're over here, but I'll just get the seeds, and that way um, we will replant when we get back. So up there is I don't think I ever showed you guys. This is where Waldo Gast was spawned. Was this area here? Where's Waldo? Never know where that guy's at. So this is the Asian Shepherd's house. I don't think I've given you guys a tour since I built it. So let's just do a quick tour. That's the Sniffers. They're collecting seeds and stuff like that. I gotta start planting all those seeds I gathered from this place. So this is the Asian Shepherd's house. Let's do a quick flyover and see this. I apologize. I forget the name of the Minecrafter I watched who built this, but it is on YouTube. Look up Asian houses, Asian themed homes, or Japanese style homes in Minecraft. And this will pop up. And had a lot of, this area I'm gonna try to make it like an Asian themed area. Gardens and homes and different designs. What's up, Mr. Herd or Shepherd guy? Where's your buddies at? I knew I had more than one shepherd over here. Okay, that's bizarre. Jeez, that's spooky. But yeah, made a couple of levels. There's some sugar cane growing there. That was part of the design. Here's the second floor. It was funny when I had the vibrant visuals playing, or you. Sorry about that. Whoa, easy, easy, easy. Gosh, I got my volume all the way up on my headphones. Okay, now I gotta change my underwear. Holy mackerel! But the vibrant visuals, the Minecraft guys don't let me talk. Don't like me talking about it. The fog on it when it rains, you really can't see that far. You have to pull the fog down all the way down. But I want to make this whole area like Asian themed, and then a bridge over there that goes to that other hill, which leads to the ancient city out there, which is like a mountainous, snowy mountain region. So I was kind of make it like a Tibet style area over there. That's why I put this Asian building on this side, because I was going to make that whole theme walking out this way. Kind of like if you ever played World of Warcraft, there's Mists of Pandaria, and that's the area I was going to try to theme I was trying to go for on this side over here. Got the cherry blossom trees. I got to really improve my interior decorating. I just build structures without building living spaces, like, I don't know, decoration, or I have more form than function, and I need to make a lot more function. I tell you, I don't think I've ever used this crop since the time I first spawned in this world. Uh, Different in-game tips I read said that if you add flowers um, to your crops, they grow faster because of the bees. And if you mix rows of different crops side by side, your crops will grow faster as well. I should uh, break up this pumpkins too while I'm at it. Okay, that was wrong. That's a little zealous, don't you think? Seems like they break faster with the axe. Try not to break the vines. There we go. Alright, let's put down the seeds. I gotta be careful. So wherever the dirt spot is, that's where the pumpkins grow. See if a pumpkin will grow there. I don't know if they grow like to the right or left of the vine. I don't know. That I don't know. That's why it's always hard when you have a couple of vines together, like which side of the vine the pumpkin's going to grow. Should have some seeds left over, so when we go back, I can grow it around Gargamel's house. Okay. Well, we got five seeds. Jeez. Pumpkins in here. Oh, I got seeds there. Oh, there's 41. The heck am I talking about? I got like 41 seeds here. Take half of that because I'm going to grow a lot of hay. Alright. Let's go and see about getting more stone. And then we'll head back to Gargamel's place. Yeah, this bee thing I got to get running again. There was Silent Whisper had made this machine that breaks water source blocks. That way you don't have to use sponges to dry out a flooded area. And it used that machine is a flying machine that used a combination of pumpkins, not pumpkins, honeycomb, honey blocks and slime blocks. That's why I have that bee farm here. And and I was trying to dry out the ocean monument that I have, and I stopped halfway doing that, and I need to get back to finish that. That's one of the builds I need to finish. And this is my version of Iron Forge. Gotta get back to this. I need to probably get a lot of blackstone for Gargamel's tower roof, and if I don't have any here, I might dig it out of this area so that I would have blackstone. Curious to see if I have blackstone here. I am going to need this for the fireplace for sure. Yeah, there's some blackstone. Or espasalt. Okay. Well, that'll work too. I thought I had. I need to get what the heck you call that? Item boards. So I know. So deep slate, not blackstone. It's deep slate. Yeah, I got plenty of deep slate. Okay. Yeah, this place down here needs a jukebox too. Oh my god. Oh, I didn't get this done. Thank you. Jeez. Should be more, right? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm sounding like those guys. Well, trying to think if where I would have stone at. I don't think I have any stone in storage. I might. Well, there's some. I wasn't ready for that. Wasn't expecting that for today. Sorry, I'm thinking, guys. Debating. Start digging some more of that library to get more stone. Guess I could. I want to check storage to see if I have any stone there before I do this, because what I can do here is actually start digging deeper on this floor down here where these guys are at to get more stone. Because this has got to go. This has to go deeper. I wonder if there's any stone in here. Ha ha ha. Yes, indeed. There you go. Gentlemen, you saved the day. See that? That's the tough. You get chiseled. Thank you, Mr. O'Toole. And nothing at all at all. Thank you, my friend. Good day to you. I say good day. Excellent. I'm curious before we go, I'd like to see if storage does have more stone, because I think that's the very last of it. And a shout out to all the members. Hello, like V Davy 2015, Rejected Penny 14, and everybody out there. Call of Duty Mike 32, he's over here. And Black Ops 32, Robbie Griffith, Bloodhound, B Silver B, she's up there. Who else? And Scribble Reviews, Stydia, of course. All these guys. Slime King, Abigail Delaney, Paco, 1244, Best Friend, Livid Scrolls. Shout out to everybody. And a reminder, if you subscribe to my channel on YouTube, which is free, The Big Red 1967, or over on Twitch, become a follower, which is free. You will then get a statue like those guys. Hello, sir. The jukebox usually kicks in once I sit over here long enough. There's Waldo. There he goes. Where's Waldo? Comes and goes. There goes the music. There goes the jukebox. Don't touch the jukebox. I just want to hear George Jones. There we go. Just want to hear some George Jones. What? 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 And this is the main storage over here. This has to be dug out too. So there's stone in this area as well. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, we got stone. All right, let's head on back, man. Let's get on back. Let me, since I'm over here, let me see if I can take another shovel full of stone. Oh, I got one. That's right. Never mind. Never mind. Throw that in there. I said throw that in there. Excellent. I said excellent. Yeah, again, I live here in Florida. In the next couple, week or so, around August 5th, August 15th, Disney World will be starting the Halloween celebration. Here in Florida, we have our rainy season from June until November, and usually around August is when you see more rain. Than it's cloudier more in August, so it feels like it's October here in Florida. So Disney World plays on that idea and starts their Halloween celebration beginning August 15th until October or November 1st, I think. I think it's from August 15th to November 1st. So you get a long time to celebrate Halloween here at Disney World, which is really cool. I really love that time of year. In a way, I kind of wish the temperatures reflect the Halloween type of year. But this is like the hottest time of year right now. And it'll pass. This is where you pay your dues, you get through the hot season of Florida, and then it gets nice the rest of the year. Oh, I gotta go over here to get to the portal. This is the cleric's tower over here. There's Waldo. There's the flying ship. We'll be getting back to that eventually. There is another village out this way. Right over there. My crosshairs is at right in that area is a village. See what I'm saying about interior decorating? Yeah, I really need to improve on that. I apologize. I got allergies today pretty bad, so I'm trying not to stick out like a sore thumb with the allergy thing, but it is what it is. All right, and here we go. I'm going to grab another sip of coffee, and we'll continue. Alrighty, and we are back. Get out the good old boat. Yep, definitely have to get back here try to continue the build here for the Nether Hub and mapping. I need to make a map room so we can see what's in this world. I'm starting to put signs up, which is good. The game, my Xbox does not render real super fast. I just saw an interesting thing on YouTube talking about back during when Halo first came out on Xbox back in the early 2000s. Hollywood and Bungie were trying to come up with an idea for another different type of Halo game, and it would have incorporated live action uh, movie making with video games. And Peter Jackson was supposed to be part of it as well, but they canceled the idea. But if you go on YouTube, look up canceled Halo game, and you'll see what they were talking about. It looked really amazing, really interesting how they were going to do that. Let's try to figure out where would be a good spot to put these wheat. Put this wheat. For now, I think I'm just going to put it over here, and we can move it another time to a better place. But for now, let's just put it here. Oh wait a minute, that's not it. Wonder if I can just hoe this mycelium, or do I have to turn it into dirt? Let's do this spot here. Oop. Nope. Wait a minute. Nope. Nope. Hmm. Well, I do actually have dirt. Let me get a couple of stacks of dirt and lay that down, and then throw this uh, wheat on top of it. See, the dirt comes in handy. I have more than that, trust me. A lot more. A lot more. I could put it like a border around his house, but like I said, I'm going to be building the Smurf village, and one of the villagers will be a farmer. How dare you! I got to be careful because if I don't hoe it right away, it turns into mycelium. See? See? I don't think you can jump on it like you do with crops. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I almost did it again, right? Too many, too many buttons to push. There we go. Throw the seeds down while I'm thinking about it. Oh, I don't have any water over here. Wait a minute. I have to get closer to that his fountain. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some water. Well, let me. All right, let's get rid of this dirt here. I don't know what that was. Oh shoot! If I don't put seeds in there right away, it turns. Oh yeah, yeah. Too many buttons. Too many buttons. Then it's gonna turn to mycelium. Just need a open slot. Is that too much to ask Minecraft? Yeah, that's because that happens. Thinking mode. You're killing me. All right. What? There was a seed there. That's what I said. Well, I used all the seeds. Not all. Gotta get a torch because it needs light as well. But you gotta be careful because it can dry out the dirt too if you're too close with the torches. Let's grab some shut eye and then get some water. Been trying to practice, especially when I'm talking to folks who are not from New Jersey, to not use my good old Jersey accent, like water, water. Try to be, try to pronounce correctly. Pronunciate. Let me throw this dirt blocks back. We're gonna have to get closer to the water. Now I'm sounding like somebody from Maine. And the habit at the Bedford Farm remembers. Sorry, guys from Maine. I watched a lot of cartoons growing up. I'm trying to be like Alan Tudyk, the actor who does K something. The guy from Rogue One, the robot from Rogue One, and Andor. K2S2. Yeah, ha! See, I got it. It's still there. I need to make an infinite water source. Where is my buckets? What the heck? Are you serious? Always carry. That's a tip for you kids. Always keep a bucket on you in Minecraft. You never know. You're kidding me. After I went all the way out here, you're gonna make me go all the way back in. Look at that. Look at those walls. The trees look like little grasses on the outside of his house. Thanks for your help, Smurfy Gas. I'm glad you're here. Where is my bucket? Look, see, there's the torchflower seeds. Yeah, that's helping me. Okay, that was helpful. What are you doing? I know what can be even more helpful. Watch. Ready? Here it comes. Hear that, Smurfy guys? Here we go. Doesn't even work up Azrael here. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Where could my bucket be? There's my bone meal. I need this. There's a bucket of lava. I can make another bucket. I always carry 7 buckets. Why would I have to make more buckets? 7 item boards. 1 item board. Guess I would have to make a bucket. What the heck? Where is my buckets at? Oh, I guess you guys saw that, didn't you? This short breakup is breaking up the monotony. See what time it is? Yeah, I got about a half hour. Then we're gonna call it a stream. Let's get going here. Time's a wasting, daylight's a burning. If I had more than one bucket, I wouldn't have to do this. Look at that fine house. Look at this house. Would you live here? Would you knock on that guy's door? What? Here comes the Minecraft music. Look at that fine house. Look at that. Just look. It's even nifty. Alright. Gotta put a water source down here for the... Hey, what the hey? Don't want to jump on that stuff. I'll put the water source here. So we're going to make 3 blocks. Put one side there. I don't want to touch that water where I spawned Smurfy at because I'm not sure what the program what the programming does if you remove the water after you spawned him in. I don't know if that messes up stuff. Cause don't mess with the program. Stop pushing buttons and don't mess with the programming. Smurfy just the way he is, just where he's at. Floating mushroom caps. I gotta fix that. Let's see if I can get out the old bone meal here. Get some hay. Throw the dirt in here. Always be careful. White dye and the bone meal, they go side by side. So when you start making bone meal, make sure that cursor doesn't go over the bone meal, the dye side, or you won't get any bone meal. You'll be getting a lot of dye. Not That's not good. You only have so much bones. All right, let's make some wheat. Excuse me. I definitely probably could get a farmer to do this, but just for now. I guess that wasn't the best of ideas to do it like this, side by side. I think that just took one stack of bones to do to grow all this wheat. All right, now I gotta break it. Let's get rid of this bone meal. Oh, I didn't put the water down. Okay. Let's take out this side. Let's first take out the hay, and then we'll throw water down here and put another row on the other side. Alternate between water and crops. Throw some dirt at the end here. And get the old hoe. Throw seeds on here. I only got 24 hay. Hello. I only got 24 hay out of that. Was that how long that row is? 24? If you when you pick up water from an infinite source like that, pull from the middle, and then it will always have more water. It'll keep generating water, and this goes out for about 8 blocks, and then you gotta refill. But another secret is if you go every other block, then you have water goes further. It's gotta be every other block. Yeah. Yeah, that's not what you want. Thanks for that. What the heck? For crying out loud. Alright. No, there's definitely a way of getting your crops, gathering your crops, doing that. Oh, there's a seed. Don't waste seeds! I think this needs a torch down here too. Let's look at Gargamel's house at night. Spooky. I'm just not when we get the roofs on, then you could tell the orientation of the house. Wow. There we go. Whoa. If you get into a system, then it goes a lot faster. See where it dips, then you know you went too far. Once the water stops, there's no current, then you know you filled up every block. And I'm going to lay a row of dirt over here, and then we'll throw crops down on that side. And then water in between. You don't have to do it this way. All you really need is like one block of water. You don't need a whole aisle or row of water, but I just did it that way. I've been noticing, for whatever reason, like in my hardcore world, I've been trying to grow wheat and stuff, and it's taken forever to grow this stuff. Grab another dirt block. Oh, geez, give me a break. Well, that's kind of good in a way. If you're if you're growing mycelium, it goes really fast. There you go. And grab another bucket. Then, if we're not here, it should grow pretty fast because there's water here, water source. I thought that my recipe book would help me make the hay bales, but I guess I have to use a crafting table. Let me get some more dirt and get all the plant all the seeds that I have, and then we'll finish this wall thing. Okay, guess I have to get some hay bales before I can. 7 out of what? 69? So one stack is 7. One stack of hay is 7 bales. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You need 9 pieces of hay. Alright, I guess I can put it in here for now. Yeah, I need some dirt. Hopefully I remember that stuff's over there. I could see if I have room in one of these shulkers to put the stone. There you go. Oh wow, I had hay in there too. Wait a minute. Whoa, 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 wait. See if I have any more hay laying around. There we go. Just put this there. Pick this up. I think we're good to go. I'll pick up that bone meal another time. Is that stone? No. Okay. Make another column. I should be doing this at the windmill, but since I'll be working over here, I figured it's smarter to do it this way. There you have it. See if I can plant as much of these seeds as I can. I guess that's why the game, when they make farms, that the farm is above ground so that the animals just don't walk all over, sorry, all over the crops. Throw some water down, and then we'll continue. Why do I was gonna say, why do I keep losing that bucket? gather more hay and another time. I'm trying to get this wall finished as fast as possible. Almost. All right, guys, I'm going to go into thinking mode. Trying to use my time well before the stream's over. So bear with me. Also, chiming back in, uh, a thought just popped in my head. I was watching YouTube last night, and in Egypt, they not only discovered these cylindrical um, pillars under the Great Pyramid of Egypt by using ground penetrating radar, but they also found this metal labyrinth um, 90 kilometers south of Giza and in Hawatha, Egypt. And they believe that, well, a group of scientists believe that that area, that labyrinth, uh, there's a train of thought which I kind of coincide with as well. That during the last ice age, when the Great Flood happened, when all the glaciers melted, the globe, northern hemisphere of Earth, was under ice for a good couple 100,000 years, and all of a sudden it was rapid melting, and that's what a lot of scientists believe caused the Great Flood, the nose flood idea. And so there was a civilization on Earth that, or of humans that were highly advanced, that possibly built the pyramids, which were some believe that were electrical plants. Um, and a lot of these pyramids were not just in Egypt, but around the world, along the equator. And because there was like a global civilization, not separated by borders, it was one human civilization that was highly advanced. And so Hawartha, so when the cataclysm happened and the Great Flood happened, the survivors of Atlantis, they believed there was a lot of survivors that made it to Egypt when Egypt was just developing, and um, they left a lot of information about their civilization, Atlantis and stuff, in Egypt, especially in this labyrinth. They believe on the walls of this labyrinth, it's like 3,000 rooms that have metal walls, and on these walls are inscribed their history. And scientists just recently, using ground penetrating radar in Hawaii, discovered this large 131 square foot room made of metal. So it's very intriguing. So go on YouTube, look up Hawartha, Hawartha, Egypt, find, and also the Giza pillars, or the what they found under the pyramids. If you look that up, you'll see what I'm talking about. But it's fascinating, man. You know, science is meeting up with theory. Facts is meeting up with theory, and it's exciting. It's an exciting period to be living in. We're almost there, guys. I got about another, oh wow, about 10 minutes. Or actually, like 6 minutes. But let me see if I can get one more round of stone put on here, and then we'll call it a stream. Trying to, I don't want to make it, trying to hit that certain level. All right, I'm going to go into thinking mode again, guys. I'll be right back. Also, just popped in my head. Every time I come over here, I come up with a different idea. Um, if you go on YouTube right now in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, is the air show. It's the infamous Oshkosh Air Show. So you can check it out on YouTube. It's happening all this week. See all the different type of new airplanes that the flying community invent and make, and traditional and uh, historical. So check it out on YouTube, or go to their website, the Oshkosh Air Show. It's almost like a whole week where people just camp out, and the whole area turns into a gigantic airport. I think it's like the world's biggest air traffic control tower is there, and you can check it out on YouTube. Also, how I found out about that air show, I came across this young girl. I don't know if she's like when she started. I'm not sure, but she does this like ultralight, and she flies around the country on this ultralight. Her and her dad, and reminded me back in the '90s. I remember there was a movie about this girl who was raising this goose, and it had to get it back to have it fly south. And her and her dad and the goose, they all flew with the ultralight back to Florida, and that was a really cool movie. Honestly, I don't remember the name. Let me see if I can look it up. But the girl recently, I seen another girl on YouTube that's doing the almost. I mean, not with a goose, but just flying around the country in an ultralight, and she did a thing. She was in Oshkosh, and that's how I found out about the Oshkosh Air Show, and it looks really cool. And if you live in that area, or if you get out there, man, you can actually stay the whole week out there. It's really pretty amazing. All right, so I think we're gonna leave it here for now, guys. And see how the wheat's doing. Oh, there's the wheat over there. All right, and I'll find you guys a raid, and we will be back Friday for my hardcore world. Let me see if I can take a picture of this, and take a Minecraft picture. And Monday next week for um, this world. that that sounds throwing me off. I can't think straight. All right, let's see if I can find you guys a raid. And good lord, pushing too many buttons, and I get these notifications on my laptop, and now I gotta scroll through that. Hold on, almost there, almost there. Let's see. My laptop's not one of the fastest of computers like my Xbox. All right, gonna click the raid button. Almost there, guys. Almost there. So we have today High Key Hate Me. I don't know what that is. Mr. Gel 3. Amulist. There we go. Amulist. Thank God, Amulist. Wow. Yeah. Mhm. So we're going to start the raid. Be in there in a few seconds. It should be. It's the internet, folks. It's the internet. Never know what you're going to get. Okay, we'll be in Amy List's room in a few seconds. That's Amylyst. Amy List. And you guys have a great Wednesday, and we'll be back here on Friday, same time, same bat channel, around 1 in the afternoon. Guys, have a great Wednesday. Thank you.